Hello, welcome kindergartners. Today we're going to be doing a drawing of a koala, remembering all the furry creatures that are devastated by forest fires every year. You may or may not know that Australia is suffering from some pretty bad fires and forest fires. And although the forest is obviously one thing that definitely is impacted by fires and wildfires, the animals that live in the forest are also impacted, especially koalas. To draw this picture, you're going to need a blank piece of paper, and you want to turn it this way because we're going to really fill this paper with our koala. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a circle somewhat close to the upper part of our paper. So I'm going to draw a nice big circle like this. Okay, you might not be able to see it, so I'm going to go ahead and darken it. And then we're going to make some big koala ears. So we're going to come up like this and go in and do a zigzag and then just like that. Okay, so I want you to go over and then do a zigzag and then back down to the side of your face like that. Okay. So now that you have that part done, we're going to start right at the bottom of our circle and we're going to go down to the bottom of our paper. Okay. So again, we're going to go down to the bottom of our paper. We also want to do another line on the inside. They have a nice white furry belly, so we're going to leave this paper in the middle here white. Okay, so I'll give you some time to catch up with that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make our koala's face. We're going to do some circles, so a big circle here and a big circle here. Koalas have a very, very specific kind of funky shaped nose, and it's going to go up like this and down, and then we're going to curve it like that. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some arms. So we're going to swing one line over and swing another line over, and then we're going to do the same thing just below it. Now you can go over your whole picture with either a marker or a black crayon. So many of you may not have markers at home, but you might have a set of crayons. So I'm going to use crayon 2 just to show you there's more than one way that you can do this. And so you're just going to go over everything that you drew. So now I'm going to go down. Since you already have your black in your hand, you can go ahead and color your koala's nose. And you can add those pupils so he doesn't look so strange without his pupils. All right, so go ahead and put a dot on the inside. Okay, don't forget to do another circle on the inside of your ears. Lastly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a zigzag line like that and a zigzag line like this. So it looks like our koala is munching on some eucalyptus. That's one of their favorite treats to eat. It's eucalyptus leaves. Now that I have that all taken care of, it's ready to color. I'm going to use gray crayon. Sometimes some sets of crayons do not have gray in it, and if that is the case for you, you can always use your pencil for this part. Pencils are generally pretty gray in color, and so that's a good way to also color it. I think I'm going to actually use my pencil one way and then my crayon another way. So you can see I'm holding my pencil on the side and I'm not pushing very hard so that I get a light gray. Okay, so you can see I'm just filling it in lightly with gray. I'm going to skip his belly because that's a nice white fur, as well as the inside of his ears. Okay, so don't forget to do all the parts. If you kind of already know how you're going to color this and you want to stop the video, go for it. You can always fast forward it to see what it looks like at the end. I know that sometimes watching me color is not the most interesting. So you can see I turned my paper all around to get it colored. Don't forget your face, right, of your koala. Skip those nice big white eyes. I'm actually going to show you how you can give your eyes some color if you're not really keen on just having that big black dot in the middle. So stick around for that if you're interested. So now that I have all that, we're going to create a texture. So this is where I'm going to actually get my gray crayon. You can always use your pencil again and make lines darker by pushing hard. What I'm going to do is just make some dashes. I'm going to color kind of dark along where his arm is, but then I'm going to make some more dashes. Okay? So same thing here, I'm going to color a little bit dark and make some dashes. Okay, this helps emulate or kind of mimic the fur of a koala. I'm also going to do his ears or hers. It could be a girl, right? And so I'm going to continue on. Don't forget all of the parts here. If you don't want to make your koala with the eucalyptus, you don't have to either. So that was just an addition. I really like the addition, but if you don't have to. And that's it. There's my koala. I think what I might do is just put a tree in the background here. So what I'm going to do is now just make a line. And our tree is going to be over here. So then I'm going to get a brown. And I'm also going to use my black. And I'm going to color that in. Okay. So this is just extra. If you are all done and you are happy with just the koala, you can always keep it like that. I think since koalas like to hang out mostly in trees, I'm gonna at least give him a little tree that he can kind of climb. So we don't see the top of the tree, we just see the bark of the tree. For right now. So you can see I've been moving my paper. You may not be able to see the whole drawing. I want you to really be able to see the lines I'm making. So I'm a little bit closer today. And now I'm going to make some squiggly lines that go down for the tree bark. And I think just to make it extra so that everyone knows it's a tree, I'm going to make some zigzag lines like that, so that people can really tell there's a tree up there. Okay, so I didn't start with the top of the tree, but I did add some branches that might be, or some leaves that are coming down. Okay, and there you have it, a koala. Hope you enjoyed. Can't wait to see what you guys created.